everybody, it's your girl V the Notary. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today we're going to talk about federal contracting, okay? More specifically, I'm going to get into I'm really giving you guys some really good insider information on one of the most important aspects and things you have to have in place to win government contracts. And this may be a reason that if for whatever reason you've been submitting proposals to RFQs, and you haven't won any contracts yet, this might be the reason. And it's a quick fix. And I'm going to talk all about it, okay? But before I get started, I need you guys to like, subscribe, and share. Share this video with anyone who is a current government contractor, where you're a small business, large business, or if you're looking to do more government contracting, get into it. Maybe you've had some subcontracts, but you're looking to win your first government contract. This video is definitely for you. Okay, so you guys all know that I currently work in my small business office in my agency. Okay, so but my background is in procurement. I was an 1102, so I've done all of the things that a contracting officer, contract specialist has experience in. And so this is coming more from that point of view versus small business. Okay, this is for all federal contractors. This is one of the I won't say this is number one, but of the top 5 things that you need, this is up there to have in place to make sure that you win government contracts. You have to have a good accounting system in place, okay? So, if you are not aware, when you submit a proposal for a contract, again, this is whether you're small or large business, one of the evaluation areas in most RFPs or RFQs is the government wants to make sure that you have a good accounting system in place, okay? It's very important. You're dealing with a lot of money. You're dealing, being obligated to you in most situations. So they want to make sure that you're able to account for that money. You're able to process the money, and that you have an individual or individuals who can oversee that process, the accounting process, okay? So I have been on several technical evaluation panels, which are TEPs. Most procurements have a technical evaluation team that consists of, cores, contracting officer representatives, maybe the CO, subject matter experts, etc. And one of the big things that we look for when we are evaluating proposals and quotes or whatever, to see who will win that award is, does this particular proposal that we have received, that we are evaluating, does this proposal have a comprehensive accounting system in place, okay, that thoroughly explains, how they are planning on, evaluating and processing accounting, processing labor hours, all of that, okay? So one of the other really important things that you need to do, and it sounds simple, but trust me, there's so many contractors that don't follow directions. You need to follow the directions of the proposal. If they're asking for you to explain A, B, C, and D, you need to explain A, B, C, and D. Not A, B, C, not just A. You need to explain thoroughly everything that they're asking for in that RFP. RFP stands for request for proposal, right? You need to make sure that you're providing all the information in the RFP. I cannot express and emphasize how many times technical evaluation panels just completely dismiss proposals just because you guys didn't follow directions. So that's number one. You guys need to follow directions. As it pertains to the accounting system, you need to provide the proper accounting system for your business size, okay? Some really good accounting systems. I'm just going to name 2, obviously QuickBooks and then Deltek. You guys look into those. If you're not familiar, familiarize yourself with them. If you don't have a good accounting system in place, look into those. But yeah, you guys need to make sure that for your business size, whether it's 1 employee or 50 or 500 or whatever, that you have the right accounting system for not only your business size, but for the dollar value of the procurement. Again, you have to follow the directions in the proposal, in the RFP. So a request for proposal is obviously requesting proposals from contractors or bids, quote unquote, where you provide, your pricing information. You're going to provide the services you provide. You're going to answer, obviously, the questions that are in the RFP. And again, the accounting system in place is really, really important. Obviously, the government wants to make sure that when they hand you this money, or they obligate money to you on this particular contract or BPA or whatever, they want to make sure that you're able to process funds, that you're able to handle the funds, all of that. They want to make sure that you have a system in place. And again, a lot of times when I have evaluated proposals in the past, reasons why you guys are not your proposals are not even really being evaluated fully is because you don't have an accounting system in place. It happens all the time. It's one of the really, really big reasons why your proposal gets thrown to the side, okay? So, again, it is based on your business size, based on the requirements, based on the dollar value, all of that. You need to make sure you have those components in place. And if you don't have someone, let's just say, I'm going to give you an example. If you're bidding or you're proposing to a $50 million contract, and I'm just throwing a dollar value out there, the assumption is you're going to have lots of different labor categories. You're going to be providing lots of different services. You might be hiring a subcontractor. You probably need to have a more comprehensive or a more robust accounting system in place. You probably need to look to hire someone and make sure that that's ready before you propose to it. I wouldn't wait until, let's say, an RFP comes out. Let's say the standard RFP usually is on the street, let's say up to 60 days, 30, 90 days, 60 days, whatever. That's not something that you want to scramble for at the last minute. You want to make sure that you kind of, you're getting your ducks in a row so that it's ready to go and it's been tried and true, and you can prove that when you submit your proposal. I hope I'm making sense, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about this. I had a conversation with a colleague about this, who kind of we were talking about, they were on a TEP, and, they were telling me that this is kind of one of the reasons, that a lot of the proposals that they received for this specific procurement were just null and void, right? And so I've had experience with this, and we were just kind of trading stories and experiences, and I just really thought that I wanted to share this with you guys because a lot of you don't even know this. And you need to know. You guys need to, not only, like I said, the accounting system is important, but you guys need to follow directions. When you are submitting proposals, please, please, please. I'm going to do another video separate from this while I go into more detail on different things. When you are writing proposals or submitting proposals, you might want to look into a proposal writer if you don't have experience, because there's so many things that you need to understand and you need to make sure that you don't miss, because again, it can be the smallest of things that separate you from another contractor, and that it could be the reason why you don't win the contract, because you didn't follow it's always really simple stuff that people omit, or they don't go into enough detail. Or again, like I said, if they're asking A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you got to give them all of that. Whatever the proposal's asking, you need to give them that, give examples. More detail is better than, not enough. I'll just put it like that. Well, let me preface this. Most RFPs have a page limit, right? Like they might say for whatever, when you're submitting your pricing, proposal or whatever it is, they may not want you to go over 20 pages or 60, whatever it is. Obviously, you stay within those limits and give enough detail within those page limits that are indicated in the RFP, right? So anyway, I don't want to digress too much. I just wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys about this. If you're looking to be a government contractor, and not even just government contractor, you should have accounting systems in place if you want to grow your business. If you're in e-commerce, it's the same thing. Obviously, it might be on a smaller scale, but it's important to make sure that you have those financials in place if you're going to be trying to compete with other people to win contracts, okay? So You guys probably are going to have a bunch of questions. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions on this. I will be happy to answer them. And as always, you guys like, subscribe, and share. Share this video with anybody who you know is a government contractor. Make sure that they understand that they have to have a good accounting system in place. I already mentioned too, and have someone that is overseeing that system and is doing it thoroughly. Okay? All right, you guys. Hope this is helpful to you guys, and have a great day. Bye-bye.